Hey YouTube. Well, I think it was Energy Inventor. He sent me this link to these worldwide street cams that is showing our horizon. And I got one here from Qatar that is somewhere over on the Asian part of the world. And if you look carefully here, we got a light source behind this building. You see the glow from it. And you also see there's a glow over there. Absolutely, it is indisputable. We have two glowing objects on the horizon here. We got one by the building, flaring up, and we also got a flare up over here on the northwest side. And that is pretty much what is showing there. But we have a flare up there at the same time in the east-southeast direction. And we got another sky cam here from Australia, Deacon. And here again you see we got two light sources in the horizon. No question about it. You can also see it on the big fisheye camera here. And this is flattened out, and this is how it would look normally. And you can see clearly that there was two light sources. And here we got another one from Australia. And here again we can see we got two light sources. We have one that sets a little later than the other one. Undisputable. There is two light sources here, people. Two. You can see it here. There's one there and there's one there. So which one it is, I don't know, but there is two light objects. And here we have another place in Australia, and again we see we have two flare-ups. We got one here and we got one behind this building. Two flare-ups. And here in Cadiz on Tasmania, placed right there, that's Tasmania. Again we got two light sources. We got one here and we got one here showing up. And that is indisputable. We can take them all again. Qatar, we got two light sources. One behind the building, you can see it's moving a little. And we got one there. And we go to this one, we see again, we got two flare-ups at approximately the same time. And that is why I believe that they are, especially here in America, are making sure that they are chemtrailing or obscuring the horizon during sunrise and during sunset. And it's pretty much every day. And why is that? Because these two light sources, which one of them is our sun, are coming up and setting at approximately the same time. And in order to obscure that phenomenon, that we have two light sources in the sky, and hello, it is not the moon. I repeat, it is not the moon. The moon is 6 times lesser light than the sun, and the moon is definitely not at daylight giving off a bright light like this. It will just seem like a little white ball in the sky when you see it up on the sky. It does not give any light at all. But you see it here, and this is why they are obscuring our horizon, this curtain I'm talking about. And then sometimes they are putting in the canopy fake clouds. I can go here and take chemtrails, and let me show you one of those pictures if I can find one. Let me see if I can. I hope I can. That would be nice. Let me move it in a frame here so you can see it. What I'm doing. I'm looking for something specific. Here they are, right there. This is what I call the canopy. And here, it would be virtually impossible for you to see if there's another light source because it is giving this blur out. These clouds here are electronically manipulated with the existing chemtrails in our atmosphere, because they are persistent. Even though you can't see them, they can create them out of virtually nothing. I think I got one more. This one we can minimize. You don't need to see that. And let me see if I can find something else here that will prove that beyond reasonable doubt. I should have a couple. Let me see. Come on, show up. And the best one I got, I believe, is this one. And as you see here, the sun is over here setting, and they are crisscrossing and doing everything they can to obscure that there is another object in the sky. And this is sunrise and sunset every day, pretty much. But you saw the canopy. It is indisputable. We have another type of canopy. I have a picture of that, I believe. And this is this one over the Great Lakes. Is a little small, but here you can see that these canopy clouds are being made while they are out chemtrailing our sky. You see, it's the exact same pattern as you saw from the street level, from the first frame I showed you. It is the exact same pattern, and that is with the help of these cell phone towers, as they choose to call them. I call them Gwen towers. So when you're looking at this one on your street, you can rest assured that this is not a cell phone tower. And these are shooting up in more numbers now. If you notice that. Everywhere. And these are part of this mind control and electronically induced clouds in order to obscure what is basically there. And that is, we have two light objects. We got one there, we got one there, and you can see how they are acting with each other. This is not possible. If there's only one light source, why is there two showing up at approximately the same time? That's not possible, people. And again here, we see it. The same directions again. East, west. Here's in the south, here's in the east. Here, you see it again, flaring there, and you see it flaring over here, behind this building. You don't see it because of the building, but you can see that there's light showing up. And this one too is unmistakable. So Igor Kostelak is definitely onto something. He is showing something, and YouTube is giving him a hard time. Now I'm going to give YouTube a hard time too, because this is indisputable. There's two light sources. Can't run from the fact. You can see it here. Qatar. There's one behind the building. There's one over here. You can see the movement. And you can see the movement is approximately in the same altitude on the sky, or in the same degrees on the sky, very low on the horizon. You can see it here too. There's two of them. This is overcast, so it makes it a little easier to see there is actually two. And again here, you see there's two. There's a flare up here. And you see it here. This even is creating a lens flare. So this one is a little higher on the horizon. But I would say that this one is definitely proof, and this one too. No question about it. So that's just what I wanted to say. You got two objects in the sky. One is our sun. The other one is what we on here call the second sun. God bless you.